Everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So this Saturday is DORA 2022, where Croatia will select their song for Eurovision 2022, which is being held this May in Turin in Italy. Now, I have already reacted to all of the 14 songs that will be competing this Saturday. So true to form on this channel, what I tend to do is I react to the songs and then I go away and I listen to the songs. And I've managed to do that. I've managed to do that alongside Poland. So I've managed to multitask quite effectively, which is almost a miracle. So basically, I have kind of ranked them from obviously 14 to 1, 14 being the one that I connect with the least, 1 the one that I connect with the most. And again, disclaimer, this is my personal preference. This is not what I think should happen, what I think will happen, what's best for Croatia, but ultimately the kind of songs that I'm gelling with and the ones that I'm not on a personal level. So again, if you're a subscriber to my channel, you know I will listen to a recap video. And as I listen to each snippet of the song, I'll tell you where it features in my top 14. This is just a personal thing. It is not anything serious. And yeah, I feel I have to say that. So yeah, let's have a look at the songs again, remind ourselves of the songs, and yeah, I'll tell you where they each rank in my personal top 14. Okay, so on first listen, it was a quite nice little song. Sounded slightly like a nursery rhyme, but nonetheless, it was pleasant on the ear. You listen to it a few times, gets a little bit sickly. You're kind of done with it after the second listen. So yeah, I noticed that as I was listening to the songs, I think I've listened to them all about 4 times. Every listen, it kept on going down, but it ended up in my 9th place. It's fine, it's harmless, does sound like a nursery rhyme, but it's a nice melody. It goes along for 3 minutes. Fine, it's harmless, but nonetheless, yeah, the more you listen to it, the more you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Ljubav. Not much has changed since my reaction channel regarding my personal favourite. So if you've seen my reaction video, did I say reaction channel? Sorry, I'm really tired. Yeah, if you've seen my Poland reaction video, you'll know why I'm tired. Okay, so this is my number 1. I kind of knew, like, there was no other song where I was like, this is going to overtake this song. So it's almost like an anticlimax that the second song I'm already going with my number 1. But there are other songs that I actually want to talk about that come after this that actually have risen quite dramatically from first listen. Honestly, even my second, which I do actually genuinely quite love, which actually I think the second one could probably do quite well at Eurovision now I'm looking at it. It just does seem a no-brainer for me. For this song alone, I am tempted to check in with Dora because I have a personal connection with the song, and if it doesn't win, I'm going to be gutted. Moli's on us. Moli's on us. Moli's on us. It didn't escape my attention when I was watching them all again for the last time, literally just early in preparation for this video. I actually made a note of the view counts. This view count by far has the highest view count in regards to all of the songs. Over 200,000, that's my accent coming in then, 1,000 views. Now, there does seem to be some following behind this, and actually after a bit of research, it would seem that Marko is a winner of a singing contest in Croatia. See, it's things like that that basically why countries bring juries in to kind of counter that slightly. If someone wins like a singing contest and has a huge fan following that will do anything to obviously see them win another competition, and moreover will support them as an artist regardless of whatever song they put forward, the juries kind of do quite well at counteracting that. So I don't know, again, apologies, DORA is a national final, which I am getting my head around slowly but surely, but I don't know the format, so I don't know if there is a jury. But I feel that there is obviously a huge support for this song. Now, for me personally, I genuinely don't think there's anything magical about this song. And I think it's kind of ironic. I did say in my previous reaction video that it does seem Christian Ockman seems to be the kind of sure winner of Poland. I just kind of want people to be aware of that, because I'm not doubting Marko's talent, and I'm not necessarily doubting the sound of the song. It just doesn't pop. It just doesn't. And unless it's reworked as it currently is, I really also don't like the dub 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 dub. It really grates on me. But I appreciate this sound. It is one of the few sounds that at least there is like a traditional sounding undertone behind it, which I kind of respect. But out of all 14 songs, if I'm comparing them on the ones I connect with and gel with the most, yeah, it's middle of the road for me. And this is not me trying to like create some sort of propaganda, so Mia wins, not at all. It's just my genuine kind of feelings about this song. But yeah, we'll see. But there seems to be, from what I can see, potentially quite a few people saying this is probably gonna win. You look like my big mistake. Ooh, I mean, testament for what I was just saying earlier, the fact that this is number 7. Like, I'm fully aware there is nothing magical about this song, but when it comes on, like, I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, number 7. It's a nice number. It's a nice number, but nonetheless, you do realise as you listen to it, there's nothing new here. Like, and also moreover, it's not exactly a creative and unique songwriting piece. My big mistake. Will be okay. Be just fine. I'm now such a worry. I'm worried that I've made this wrong now. Oh no, you have to stick with your top 14, Shane. Look, some people would say that Zdenka is an easy target. Literally, that's not the case. Yeah. To my hideout, ever know. Interestingly, this song has dramatically improved in my estimations, because on my first listen, I was not loving this song. In fact, I had a very jovial reaction to this song. I was laughing at the lyrics. I said that it took way too long for the chorus to get in. I said the fact that they didn't really have time for a second verse annoyed me. But something's happened. I actually quite like this song. On instant second listen, I was like, oh, I regret some of the stuff I've said now. I actually think it's quite a good song. I actually quite like it. I have nothing else to say. I've pretty much said the majority of stuff I wanted to say about the song in my reaction, but I think I was just a bit too harsh, because actually it's actually quite a decent song. I really am looking forward to seeing this one live. I think this one can make or break live. But yeah, I actually I've gone a full, no, not a 360, because I mean I dislike it. I've gone a 180 on this song, a complete 180. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm now starting to wonder whether I should have actually replaced this with Zdenka, because this is my number 13. I skip it every time. A lot of these songs aren't on Spotify, so to listen to these, I've actually had to waste my data and listen to them through YouTube on my phone. It just never gets going. It's really forgettable. And actually, this is the one song that when it comes on, I'm like, what is this one again? It's really forgetful. At least with Zdenka, I remember her. I've written in the book now, it's set in stone, but I kind of regret this now. This should be my bottom. I don't even remember the melody, I can't even sing along to it. Again, this is a song that has quite a few views, over 100,000. I've heard this sound quite a few times and I've heard it better. And actually, every time I listen to it, it's started going down. Like, I think first listen, it's a bop, so I naturally want to like it. But then the more I listen to it, the more I'm just like, oh, yeah, you've heard this sound before, Shane, and you've heard it better. It's not a song when it comes on I now look forward to. I just get through it. I don't gel with the song. There was a bunch of songs at the bottom of my list. What was my number 9? Have I missed that one out completely? Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh no, that was always going to be number 9, that first one. Right, 10 to 14. That was when I was like, right, these are the ones I dislike the most. But which one do I dislike the least? And it was this one. There is actually a melody to this song. But at the end of the day, I liked Ljubav on instant listen. Yes, obviously after a while, it's just like, oh, we get it. But nonetheless, maybe I could switch this with Ljubav, but I would never switch this with... No, I wouldn't switch this with Marko. Yeah, it's the better of the bad bunch in my head. There's a nice little melody there, but it's not great. Okay, if Mia's not gonna win, then this dude needs to win, right? ToMa. Like, this song is a good song. I won't tell you yet, but there is a handful of songs that I've transferred onto my national final playlist. This is one of them. I really like this song. This is a strong song when it comes on, particularly in the chorus. In the darkness. Love it. It's a good song. Okay, on my first listen, I was like, I don't get it, but I want to get it. I've got quite a lot of questions, so I can't really say much now, but I need to go away. Number 6. Yeah, because what's my number 7? Jessa. Yeah, this is better than Jessa. I had, like, with Jessa, you look like my big mistake. No, this is better than that. It's just not in my top 5. Like, when she uses her expletive F word, kind of respect that and love that. And like I said, no war, super topical right now. But the song, there is something within here. I can't wait to see how she stages this on Saturday. For me. I really, really like this song. I wasn't sure whether I was being tricked on first listen and my reaction. I really cannot stand that key change at the end. It really ruins this song for me. But I will say, this week, well, since I reacted to these songs, my third and fourth kept changing. This is my number 4. I really, really like this song. And I think if this song is reworked slightly to make it sound a little bit more modern, it does sound a little bit more dated. And what is going on with the production with that key change? I'm not against the key change, but it's almost like someone just did vroom on a button rather than actually kind of cleverly produce that key change. It sounds naff. So let's see how it sounds on Saturday. But I really gel with this song. I really like this song. My views about this song hasn't really changed since my reactions. When I listen to it, I still do struggle to get through the whole song. But again, what's tier? Oh, 62,000. I've noticed on my channel, on that video, a lot of people have reacted and said they quite like this song, which makes me think maybe this song is better than I think it is. But I've got it as number 12. Voli, neba. Yeah, it's I struggle to get through the 3 minutes. Last song. Run away with me. Would you run away? I still think that should be the chorus, but actually there's someone on that video that also said no, don't touch it, it's their favourite song. I still think that should be the chorus, in my personal opinion. This is my number 3. Like I said, this one and Ella, welcome. Yeah, they kept on interchanging, but I think actually Ella was in my 3rd place until that last listen, and then I reminded myself actually why I quite like this song. In all seriousness, I mean, what's my 5th place? Tina. I do like that one. What's my 6th place? Okay, if any of my top 5 win, so what's that? Tina 5th, Ella 4th, Mia 3rd, ToMa 2nd, Mia 1st. ToMa and Mia, they're the ones that if they win, I'll be really excited. If any of the other 3 win, I'd be like, fine. But yeah, there we go. Those are my personal top 16 before Saturday. So let's see what happens. So yeah, please let me know what you think in regards to your favourites, your top 16. Please do comment below. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Please do click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.